Perfect. Yeah. That's Kevin Marks back there. Look Back Library, Cameo.
That's right.
In San Antonio.
So what ditch are we at right now?
This one's Sonic Ditch. Because I guess it used to be a Sonic Burgers, apparently. And I think this is one of the, from what I hear, one of the really good ditches. And I skated it, and it is super fun. And there's so many options, and probably got to skate it like a bunch of times to hit all the different like angles and hips and corners and all the curbs on top. There's a lot to do here, basically. You could spend days here, days, and still figure out new stuff to do. Plus over there is a crazy ass runway to, I don't know, launch into the drive-through of the Sonic. So there's lots to do.
So how long have you been in San Antonio then?
I've already been here for a couple weeks, and it's, you know, pretty random that I'm here. My partner, she's a theater director and an opera director, so she had to come out here for a whole month, and she didn't want to be here alone. Plus we have our dog Remy, and it was like, and I'm trying to film, I'm trying to get clips and you know, skate other stuff and save stuff for a video part, first video part in probably like decades, like 30 years probably. But I'm 50 now, and I feel like I'm skating, you know, I'm having fun skating, and I have the energy and the, I don't know, the hunger right now to do it. And I'm like, and San Antonio is like a neck break spot, because everywhere you're driving, you're like, wait, what is that flat bar? What is that ditch? What is, you know, there's so many things that you're just constantly going. So I've been just driving around like pin dropping. Plus, like, I don't know, everyone I've met here has been super cool, more than helpful, super friendly, down to show and share the spots, take me to the, you know, the ditches, like this was one of the spots, like, you got to go to Sonic, you know.
Have you had a chance to skate with some of the crews and cliques out here, and what's that kind of been like?
A few different ones, and I don't know if they all like meld together. I think there's probably, because San Antonio is pretty big, it seems like, for me, because like I've already, and I'm glad gas is cheap here, because I've been traveling like to every nook and cranny of it, back and forth, but you end up putting on a lot of miles doing that. And but then again, like in California, gas is like $6 something, $7. Here it's like I've seen like $2.99, so I'm just like, it's fine.
You recently told me you got to skate with a large crew of people at a ditch.
Butter Ditch, that one was called. It was called Butter Ditch, and I don't know if it's one of the newer ones, because it's not like, the cement is super smooth. I guess that's why it's called Butter. And it's just a big, wide open, bunch of the guardrails along the side, bunch of curbs, and the session was amazing, because it was like, I guess everyone just meets there to just fucking skate. Like, they bring out the speakers, they're just blasting like old punk music or old hip hop music, and you know, and everyone's just having a rad time. And so I show up and I'm like, okay, this might be a little weird, like, but everyone's just, you know, you're just skating. Like, there's no other motive other than like being hyped on someone doing whatever it is that their level of skating's at. And that's what I think is cool about it. You're just cheering anyone on for wherever they're at. Like, if they're working on a really simple trick for you, but it might be hard for them, don't matter. Like, they're working on that and they finally make it, you're just hyped, you know? And that's the vibe that I felt at that. It was like the old school ditch and curb dogs here. Super nice folks.
That's pretty cool. So tell me about Dave Cook.
Oh, Dave Cook. Well, I mean, so Dave Cook was the first person that reached out to me. And so I was like, when I first got here, like, I was like, I don't know what to do. I didn't know that you had moved back here. I didn't know anything. I'm like, okay, I'm on my own. I don't know anyone here. And so I did one Instagram story post and literally didn't even hashtag anything, didn't say like San Antonio or blah, blah, blah. Just literally, it was at an old DIY that used to be here that was like the underground DIY skate park that I guess the city tore out. And I didn't know that. So I was just trying to find somewhere to skate. And then I just did a clip because it's all graffitied and it was kind of like spooky under there and it was kind of cool, and posted it. And that was it. Put some music to it. I get a thing from Dave Cook. Yo, are you in San Antonio? And I'm like, yeah, I am. And I'm looking for skate spots. And he's like, a flood of information. It was like the best intel ever. Super rad, dude. And then I was like, yeah, and I'm like, actually trying to film clips. I'm trying to film clips, and I need someone to help me actually shoot something. I want to try something tomorrow. And he met me at the spot in the morning. I gave him my GoPro. He had to like run while filming me, and I got something for my video part. So I've already got San Antonio in my part. Like for sure, I know that's not gonna. I'm saving it. So I'm hyped on that. Now I'm just trying to get more. I've gotten a couple things. It's been a couple weeks. I got 2 more weeks here, so it's not enough time. You know, I need more time than that, but you know, it's a good chunk, and it's like it basically feels like I'm living here for a month, you know, which is kind of cool.
I think one of the cool things that I noticed is I got to have lunch with you and Dave. It was really cool to listen to you and Dave talk about music. You guys are like little historians when it comes to punk rock music.
Yeah, Dave Cook was like, he was the like open the floodgate to like even to like, dude, you're back, like, you know what I mean? Like he's like a connecting dots, and like, and you got to meet so and so, and you got to meet so and so, and you got to go skate this ditch, and there's these curbs, and then like, so I've already ended up skating with him multiple times, and like, you know, and I know he's like, you know, got a life, a job, kids, family, but he brought his kid out to the skate. He's making it happen, dude. He's such a skater, and that's rad. There's history here. There's history in San Antonio. I mean, obviously, like, you helped put San Antonio on the map, and all these spots that showed up in videos and magazines, and what's cool is a lot of these spots are still here now. 20 years later, they're overgrown, they're a little rougher, but the thing is like, there's so much potential here. And I know there's I haven't even gone to it. There's right by where I'm staying, there's a DIY under the freeway. I think we drove right by it. So there's still so much. Also, San Antonio, I will say, I remember back then there wasn't that many things here, and now, like, everywhere you turn, there's an option, straight up vegan restaurants popping up everywhere in San Antonio. So there is like this cool like vibe and scene that's going on with that, which has made me way more comfortable.
What spots have you eaten at?
Like today we went to Vegan Avenue. There's this, I'm gonna say it wrong, but I'm gonna say Vegaria, but Vegaria, like, I'm not sure how you say it, but that is like an all vegan, gluten-free, like, maybe it's like a taqueria or a Tex-Mex place. It's insanely good. It's a place called Hash. There's like Plantacaria, like right by where I'm staying. Plantiful, right by where I'm staying too. There's so many options. Oh, and the Cove. Yeah. We went to the Cove, and I got like a vegan burger there. Yeah. I guess like we're gonna go get a vegan burger like after this, you know. Picking up Dave B from the airport. Blockhead Skateboards. Dave B is flying in. He was like, I'm here in Texas for a month, and he wants to skate these ditches. He knows about the San Antonio ditches. He's wanted to skate here, like, he's like bucket list, you know? And so he's flying up. I'm picking him up at the airport in like a couple hours, and then for the next like 3 days, we're gonna be skating all these ditches.
You know, you're a hero to a lot of people here in San Antonio, to me, to my brother. You know, we appreciate you being here. We love showing you hospitality and showing you around. So it's been nothing but fantastic having you here. Yeah, we appreciate you.
The hospitality's been great. I'm like, yeah, it's been a really fun trip. You know, it's like one of those things where I'm so hyped to like get something that I'm saving, that I'm not just putting on Instagram or something like that, that's gonna come out in a part that will have San Antonio in it. Because this is like, this is it's 1 month of your life, like in this year where I'm here, you know what I mean? And it's a rad place to be in. So I'm hyped on it.
Awesome. Thanks, Laban.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. All right, we're done.